YouTube. We are back. I'm back. Let me fix this camera real quick. Hello. My name is Jay. Listen, y'all. So it has been so long since I've ever done a YouTube video. I haven't done a YouTube video since 2022, and that was, I think, the last thing we was talking about was probably my package being stolen when I was buying something from Amazon. But today, I had to go and talk about this show. I've been watching this show called Love is Blind season 5 since it started. I think a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I think we're in the third week. We might be in the third week now. Let me tell you something. This show is off the fucking chain. I was watching this show. I don't even know when to start. I know that I'm at least 2 weeks behind, so I'm just gonna give like a quick recap, and then y'all basically gonna be with me to watch the last, the last two episodes of Love is Blind, and we're just gonna do it straight off the cuff because this shit is one of the most craziest seasons I've watched. I wasn't really into Love is Blind back a couple years ago when it came out. I think during COVID. I think this show came out during COVID. I'm pretty sure it did. I only got into it when season 4 came out, which was the Seattle edition. The reason why I got into it was because at that time I was living in Seattle, Washington for around, basically it was about to be about a year and a half now. I was living in Seattle, Washington for a year and a half. I just recently moved to Las Vegas, Nevada. So I'm in a different area now. So me and my girlfriend, we were very interested in watching it because it was basically in the state that me and her was living at the time. And they basically went to places that me and her recognized, places that me and her been before. So we was very invested in watching the show. Shit, we even watched the After the Altar shit when they did that damn live stream shit and it didn't work, and then I had to wait like maybe 2-3 goddamn days later to watch the damn shit, but we still watched it. Where to begin? So let's start. Love is Blind season 5. So let's start with at least when the first 4 episodes came out, which was 1 through 4. So in episode 1, we basically start knowing all the singles, we get to know everybody and everything. I'm gonna skip past it because I'm pretty sure some of y'all already seen this, watched it, know what it's about. So let's just get on to the people that basically piqued my interest and that I have a lot of shit to say about. First off, let's start with the 2 people that basically had me screaming at my screen, Uche and Aaliyah. Uche and Aaliyah is quite a couple that I don't understand why and how they even saw interest in each other. Uche is this type of guy to me that when he is talking to people, he has this very condescending, very like, I'm better than you type of talk how he speaks to people. And it's very lawyer-ish. Like, you don't have to be a lawyer every time you speak to people. When he got on Aaliyah about that cheating thing, and he literally just went off on Aaliyah, like Aaliyah cheated on him, or like he knew the man that Aaliyah was cheating on and everything. Like, he was acting like that he knew who Aaliyah, he knew, or that Aaliyah cheated on him. When we go into basically the other episodes, there is a whole lot more to Uche than what we thought. He made Aaliyah feel so bad for cheating, had Aaliyah sliding down the wall, crying and shit. He had Aaliyah feeling all types of ways. Him and Aaliyah should not be together at all. I don't think they're a good match. I think Aaliyah needs to be with someone that is more understanding, has more emotional, that can actually be emotionally vulnerable with her, that can actually understand her feelings and not try and spin her feelings and turn them against her, because that's what Uche is. Uche is the type that he will tell you half of the truth. He will tell you some of the truth, not all of it. He let this girl know that he was basically sleeping, that he basically was he was dating Lydia, one of her friend in the pods, and basically he left out a whole lot of details that he was sleeping with Lydia as well. Not only that, he slept with her 3 months before they even came to the show. And he left that out. So he doesn't tell the truth 100% of the time, which is very, very wild to me. It's very, 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 very wild to me. Lydia and Uche. Lydia and Uche. It seems like Uche has a type. It seems like he has a type that he likes to go for women that are vulnerable. He likes to go for emotionally vulnerable women. Women that he can basically, take advantage of. And basically, he's like a mind fucker. He's someone that basically, he can be as calm as possible when he's arguing with you, but he does it in this way that he's talking down on you, he's belittling you, all this type of stuff. And that's how I feel like he was doing with Lydia. He accused Lydia of going through his things. Lydia says, well, you were cheating on me. So I can see that probably Lydia wanted to see if it was really true or not, if he was cheating on her, and she probably went through his things. Now, is it right for her to go through his things? No. But is it right for him to be cheating on her? No. I feel like he turned Lydia that way. I feel like he tried to spin Lydia into making her look like she's some type of stalker. I don't think that she's like, per se, a stalker. I would say that she's a woman that got hurt by this man. She really liked him, and he just kept playing games with her. Because if you think about it, going into the other episodes, when he meets up with Aaliyah, he starts telling Aaliyah about all the times that he broke it off with Lydia and then went back to her. So it wasn't like she was going back to, it's not like Lydia was going back to Uche and stuff. If you listen to Uche properly, Uche says that he stopped talking to her for a while, felt bad, come back and spoke to her. And then the very last time, when he thought that she was strong enough to be on her own and everything, then he finally cut ties off. So you've been talking to this girl, you've been talking to Lydia on and off, on and off, on and off for how long? And then you slept with her 3 months ago. So you've been ending things with her, but you're still sleeping with her. Okay. I think he wanted to make Lydia, Lydia's not a saint neither. She's not like completely, a victim in this. Because Lydia had many times that she could have just completely just been done with Uche and stopped fucking with him. But clearly, she still wanted to continue fucking with Uche, right? That's the reason why they kept going on and off and on and off. And that's why they slept with each other 3 months ago. And I feel like Uche knew that Lydia was interested and still wanted him. And that's why he was able to take advantage of basically coming in and out of her life whenever he felt like it. The fact that this man that she met, Milton, and was fucking with Milton, and that he's basically trying to break that up now is very weird to me. It makes it seem like maybe that because he's not with Aaliyah, she can't be with no one neither. And it feels like he's basically going to use what she did, what she said to Aaliyah against her to basically sabotage her relationship with Milton. It's Lydia and Milton. I have something. Let's see, because they're I think she said they're like 6 or 7 years apart. About that, he's 24, she's 31, I think. So 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's like a 6-7 year difference, all right? Me and my girlfriend, we are 4 years apart. I'm 30, she's 34. So when I met my girlfriend, I was 28. She was 32. 28. She was about to be 32. I was about to turn 29. So, yeah, when we met and everything, it wasn't that much of an age difference. I think also because we lived in the, I think we wasn't that much of an age difference, and we've also had almost had a type of similar background. We both are from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. She's from Harlem. She was born in Brooklyn, so we already had that type of dynamic going on. We both were family oriented and goal oriented and wanted to do more for ourselves. She lived at that time when I met her. She lived in Seattle, Washington. I lived in Brooklyn, New York. When we met during COVID, and you know, I took a chance and decided, you know what, I don't want to do this long distance thing. Maybe we can do this thing. She made a suggestion one of the very first times I ever went to Seattle and visit her. She's like, maybe you could come with me and stay with me and everything, and see what new job opportunities that you can get. I got a lot of good job opportunities when I left New York there, but neither here nor there. I'm going to get into my story, but just like giving y'all a little thing about how age differences, yes, it can cause a rift in a relationship because of maturity and everything. I'm 30, I'm still maturing, understanding things. She's 34, so she's past that. She's maturing in her own way, learning things in her own way as a 34-year-old. Me, I'm 30, learning, understanding life, becoming an adult and everything. You know, there are things that they don't teach you in school, that they don't teach us in school, and nothing about how to prepare for adulthood. I had to learn that. I was learning all that as I go. Their age difference is a bit high, 6-7 years. He's still in his 20s. She's in her 30s. So that he's in his early 20s. She's in her early 30s. That's a big difference. Me, I was in my late 20s. She was in her early 30s. So it wasn't that much of an age gap where we couldn't come to agreement. When we first met, yes, we were doing the young and old jokes. And then after a while, my girlfriend, she started feeling a type of way because it kind of made her feel like I was picking on her age all the time, because I was always saying, oh, you old, you this, you old, and that. I'm telling you, it's going to become a problem sooner or later with Lydia and Milton. It will become a problem with them. Trust me. Because that old and young shit is going to get tired. It's going to get tired out. It's like, then what you doing with me then? You rocking the cradle. That's exactly what I've been saying. That's what we got. I mean, it won't happen. Milton is still young, but he has a very good job. He has a good he's very successful in his career, and so is Lydia. So it's not like in certain other relationships where someone's young is not where they're at. They don't have a career. Like, they're not a Izzy. Milton is not an Izzy. Okay? Still trying to figure out life, still trying to figure out career, still trying to find something to do. He's already established. So I think financially, Lydia and Milton, they don't have to worry about that because they have good careers. It's basically what's going to happen up here. Is he going to be able to handle Lydia? Lydia seems like she is very bossy, okay? And Milton doesn't really seem like he will stand up to her like that. He doesn't seem like he'll be like he'll challenge her when it's really time to challenge her, and for her to when she goes in her little tyrants and stuff and basically tries to boss him around and everything. They're going to have an argument over that too, because it's going to be like, don't stop telling me what to do, stop trying to be my mother. Because that's what happens with a lot of older people with younger people. Sometimes the older person starts acting like the parent, and the person that's younger in the relationship start feeling like they're being babied all the time. That's how it kind of felt like with me in my relationship with me and my lady. But we've been we're working through those. We work through that. We communicate and things like that. I think what the main thing is that is going to go wrong with Milton and Lydia is the communication. And then oh, girl. Let's start with JP. No, let's save that. No, let's save him for last. Izzy and Sarah. This shit, I'm telling you, this show is crazy. So you have Izzy, who's basically, he is 29. He is basically in sales. He's in sales right now. He just started sales. So he's not really established in making money like that. You have the woman that he's going to marry, who is Sarah, right? I think her name is Sarah. She is bougie as hell. This bitch has money. This bitch has money, and she comes from money. Her family has money, and her family lives really good. She has a nice big house, all these fancy silverware, dishware, glassware, silverware, all of it. She got it all. It is done up in her stuff, up in her crib. Izzy lives in an apartment complex. Now, there's nothing wrong with that because I live in an apartment complex. But Izzy isn't established. Izzy has previous things from other women in his stuff, in his house. He doesn't even have cups, dishes, or silverware. All of it is plastic and paper. He has paper plates, plastic cups, paper knives, paper spoons, paper forks, plastic cups, all of it. That's what he has. I'm sorry. And that's what he has. He doesn't, I don't know, like, I have paper plates, I have plastic cups, we have that stuff. We have that type, but we also have silverware, we have dishes, we have cups, we have mugs, we have wine glasses, we have regular glasses, we have shot glasses, we have saucers, plates, bowls, glass bowls, porcelain bowls, hydration cups. We have all different types of shit in our house. So I don't understand how you could just only have just that. It made no sense to me. And then Izzy it's not much Sarah that is the issue for me because she's a woman with money and she knows what she wants and that's what she wants. And she's not gonna settle for nobody else, not gonna settle for no bullshit and no broke niggas. I understand that. I understand she ain't gonna settle. She's used to dating people with money. So she's expecting whoever it is that she marries to have money. Simple as that. I don't know why they never spoke about that shit in the pods though. I don't know why they never spoke about it in the pods. I just like she's never made it clear that she likes money, she likes to be taken out, she likes to be flown in first class, she likes to eat 5-star dinners, she likes to go to 5-star restaurants. A normal drive, you're not driving her in no car. You taking her in a limo. She pulls up in the spot in a limousine. She don't pull up in no regular Tesla. That's poor to her. That's poor people. That's poor people. That's a poor man's car. She drives Ferraris, Maseratis. Forza shit. She drives that Forza. She drives Forza shit. She drives those that type of shit. The shit that be F1. It's a bit weird. Izzy is a bit weird. Izzy's not even a bit weird. Izzy is a dude that I feel he needs to feel wanted. He's someone that I think he likes compliments, words of affirmation. He loves when his lady is all about him and him only. He had Lydia, right? He had Lydia, Johnny, and Sarah. All three of them liked him. First person he got rid of was Lydia. He was done with Lydia. Okay, soon as he started talking to Lydia, he didn't like her. Because maybe he just didn't like all that loudness. Okay, that's fine. He let her down. Then he was talking to Johnny. When Johnny basically started saying what happened with her ex-boyfriend and her husband and her ex-husband and the reason why she's not with her ex-husband and what caused the rift and everything, Izzy was out. He said, fuck that. Izzy said, oh hell nah, that bitch is tripping. That bitch is crazy. He said, oh nah, you going through all this? Oh nah. So he went with Sarah. And I think that when he saw what Sarah was about, what she got going for her, I think he felt like he hit the fucking jackpot. He was like, oh shit, I got a bitch with a career, I got a bitch with money, her family got money. I probably don't got to worry about shit. He probably would have probably been happy being a house dad. He probably been fine staying home, taking care of her house, cleaning her house. She works and he stayed home. That's what I think Izzy would have been fine with. The fact that when she said, the man pays. She said, oh. She said, what? He said, yo, I want to do 50-50. He said, I'm just going to do 50-50. He said, you know, we could do 50-50 for dinner. She said, and she had a drink in her hand. She probably would have said, I almost swallowed I almost choked on my $5,000 wine and said, he said, I'm sorry, no. The man pays. The man pays for dinner every time. And when you saw Izzy, and he's like, and Izzy said, why? Izzy said, why? She said, 'cause that's what you're supposed to do. Izzy said, all this was shaking. He had a tear coming. He was tearing up and shit because I think he couldn't believe that. Oh nah, no bitch, you're not getting no free ride with her. You're not gonna ride her coattails in order to be with her. You gotta be working, and you gotta be probably making equivalent or more than her, and you're not doing that. All you got is dick. Dick don't pay bills. Well, it can, like the Tubi shit. I might have to find that clip for y'all and put that in there because shit, that's all Izzy got. I'm not going to talk on his career because he's getting his career off the ground. At least he's starting his career. It's just gonna take him some time. He's not well off in the game like how his fiance is, and that's understandable. That right, Pookie? So we're gonna get into who else do we want to talk about before I get back? Because I'm like, oh, let's get into it. Because I'm so anxious to watch 8 and 9. Last and final, JP and Taylor. When I watched, I think episode 5, was it episode 5? It was the most, I think, awkward and annoying episode I've ever watched on Love is Blind. The fact that this man wouldn't speak to this lady, he wouldn't express how he feels, he won't let her know what's the issue. He only has like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 words to say to her, and then he's just at her the whole entire time. And even I was like feeling like a little bit like feeling like her. I was like, motherfucker, I'm like, say something. Why are you so silent? Why are you not expressing yourself? Because I'm pretty sure that if you're with your friends or something, that you're with your friends, you'll be speaking. Wouldn't you be speaking? So that one really had me like very confused. Why are you not speaking to Taylor? Why are you not expressing yourself? Why is it that as soon as like y'all get into the 4th or 5th day of being at that resort, she finally can't take it no more, and she's like basically like at her wit's end, getting basically spazzing out now, and now you're speaking, talking about you're the one that's not letting it go. You're the one that's not getting over it. She can't carry the relationship herself by and just talk. You're not fucking Helen Keller, dude. You're not Helen Keller. Come on now, my nigga. You're not Helen Keller. You're not blind. You're not deaf. You're not mute. There's nothing wrong with you. Clearly you had a mouth in the pods. Clearly you had a mouth behind that wall. So why the fuck you not speaking when you front her? And immediately I started thinking, this motherfucker don't like her. That's exactly why I kept saying. And even my girlfriend mama, my girlfriend mama always like, you know what? He don't like her. He damn sure don't like her. And that's what a lot of people on YouTube would say. He gotta not like her. Because you don't sleep, you don't fuck. You in a nice ass resort up in Mexico doing your thing, and you not trying to, at least, her out? You ain't trying to slut her out? You ain't trying to do nothing? Like, what's up with you? That's how I was like, I'm like, the first night and you ain't sleep with her? Did he sleep with her? Because I don't think they ever had sex. I think they were just kissing. And even then, he didn't have nothing to say. So he probably would have had nothing to say during sex. He probably would have been quiet as fuck when he was beating them cheeks up. Ain't no fucking way that you go to a nice ass, all paid vacation to Mexico. You're riding, you're doing ATV riding throughout the jungle. You at the pool, you at the beach. You getting drinks whenever you need. You getting good food, good Mexican food, and you got this nice, pretty ass white girl next to you. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Taylor's not an ugly girl. I didn't see anything wrong with her. Even when she had the makeup on, when how he was like, oh, your makeup is caked up. Caked up face. You look fake. Them eyelashes. Oh, it got on my jacket. I was like, what? I was like, no, this man, out of all people, because clearly, dude, you was the ugliest one. I don't like talking about people's facial thing. Because, I'm not really, I'm okay. I'm cute. I ain't the baddest bitch in the world. I act like it. But you got some goddamn nerve, JP, talking to that girl like that. That's telling her that her makeup is trash. Basically telling her wearing her eyelashes is fake. You called her fake for wearing no makeup. What woman have you been around? I know that you had a past with your moms and how your moms treated your sisters, and maybe your moms basically was doing that where she was basically abusing your sisters with the makeup, telling your sisters don't wear makeup, and that's probably where that shit comes from. That's probably where that stems from. But dude, you live in America, United States. They got women all over the fucking world that wear makeup on. You can't stop that. You ain't gonna find a bitch that's not gonna wear makeup unless she going to bed. Why the fuck would you even say that? Now all the straight heterosexual women that watch this show, they ain't gonna fuck with you because they're gonna be like, oh, that's the weird dude that don't like bitches in makeup. You's a weirdo. A goddamn weirdo. Who the fuck tells a woman that? Who the fuck, especially a man, like most times a lot of women don't wear makeup for you niggas, for you men. They wear it on for them.
A bitch might had a acne spot right here that she don't want people to see because it looks weird to her, and so she puts on some makeup. They got bitches that got bags under their eyes and shit that don't want people seeing that. That look like they've been sleep. They haven't slept in a while. They got bitches that got scars, all types of shit. You don't know what women wear on makeup for. So that's not your prerogative to be telling that bitch that she shouldn't be wearing on no goddamn makeup. Okay? When your breasts stink. When your breasts stink and you ain't and she had to ask you when you gonna take you a goddamn shower. My bitch ain't never had to tell me that. My girl ain't never had to tell me when you brushing your teeth, when you taking a shower. Are you gonna take a shower now? Like, what? You a grown ass man, you older than me. How the fuck you not taking a shower? Why you stink? When was the last time you took a shower when you saw her? For her to be saying that. And then you want me wearing on all this USA shit. Aren't you a firefighter? I ain't never seen no firefighter that's covered or that's wear on USA shit, American shit all the time. Where the fuck was you on January 5th and 6th, nigga? Because something seemed a little off. He seemed like he scaled that building to me. Everyone calling him a Trumper. I cannot see it now. I cannot see it. I cannot not see it now. Like, he gotta be a Trumper. He gotta be something. He gotta be something. Make America great again or something. He gotta have something. Because there's no way that every single time we see you, you in red, white, and blue, or you in something that says America on it, or you got something that says USA on it, or you got red, white, and blue shorts on, you got a USA shirt, you got a whole American flag shirt on. Who the fuck loves America that goddamn much? Motherfucker, you do fires. Ain't nothing a United States American about fire. What you gonna do? Blow the fucking fire out with your flag? Fuck JP, son. That's the only one I can. Fuck JP, fuck Izzy, and fuck Uche. Fuck both three of them, because all three of them is toxic in their own fucking way. Uche is number one in Toxic King. Then it's JP, then is JP, and then it's Izzy. Okay, it's those three. Those three are toxic. Milton, he's just there. I'm gonna probably cut this video and then do a part 2. This was the recap. When I watched, I think episode 7, the ending, it was basically leaving off with Uche pulling Milton to the side, talking about, let me talk to you real quick, player. Let me talk to you real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. I'm here looking through my notes, making sure that I've talked about everything in the recap before I cut this off and everything and do my part 2. And I also gotta go get my little charger to charge my battery up, because I thought I charged it, but it looks like it only got one battery. I got 1 bar left in my battery, and I got so much to watch. We got 2 episodes to watch together. We're gonna be reacting to it. And y'all basically gonna be seeing me with my honest opinion. I want to start doing more reviews like this. I do want to start doing more recaps. I do want to do reviews and reactions. The reason why this was a recap and everything is because, you know, I had some hard. So I'm doing this now. I'm trying to get back into my zone, back into my. I have the motivation and the passion now to want to do YouTube full time. You know, I recently got laid off. Literally yesterday. They I was working as a mortgage insurance customer service rep. I was a customer service rep, and I basically helped people mortgage insurance. That's what I was doing. And basically, that company has been having some issues. They went down in a rating. They went down with their ratings. They started losing a whole shitload of money, and then they started losing a shitload of customers, and then they realized that they're not having enough money coming in for the winter break, and decided that it's just time to start letting people go, and I was one of them. They let me go, and they let a whole shitload ton of other people go, just because basically they're running out of money. I can't really say the company's name, but y'all could probably go online, find out, just type in home insurance company with that lost rating. They'll pull up. That's who I work for. That's who I used to work for. They really fucked me. They completely blindsided me yesterday, early in the morning. Like as soon as I started work, they blindsided me, did a meeting with me, the higher up bitch, and one of the HR managers, and basically said, yeah, due to us not getting enough money in, we're going to have to let you go. We're letting go a whole bunch of people. Like, I just moved to Vegas literally 2 months ago, back in August. This job was how I was able to move and move to, I think, a dream state that people would love to live in. There are places that a lot of people would like to move in America. Los Angeles, Florida, Miami, maybe Texas, Hawaii, New York. Those are places that people that move all the time. Las Vegas, Nevada is a place that people come and visit and wish they could stay longer or wish they could move there. How many times y'all visited? How many times people have gone to y'all? Any of y'all went to Vegas and be like, damn, I wish I could stay here longer. I wish I lived here. I did that. I had a vacation in Vegas back in December. Me and my girl went here, and we enjoyed it. We had great fun. We're like, wouldn't it be nice for us to just move here so we have a better opportunity? And we decided, you know what? Fuck it. We're leaving Washington. Fuck Seattle, Washington. We're gonna move to Las Vegas, Nevada, and we saved, worked hard. I worked my ass off with this job to build up and save funds so I could finally move. When then I finally built up the money, me and my girl, we got a moving truck, moved everything. We got one of our homegirls to basically fly from Cali to Washington, and we drove from Seattle, Washington, all the way to Las Vegas, Nevada. That was 17, 18-hour drive. We stopped off at a motel for the night. When we were like 8 hours, when we were like 7 or 8 hours in, when we had like maybe like 7, I think we had like 7 hours left. We took a motel, slept for the night, took our shower, and then we was back on the road. We left on a Thursday. We was in Vegas Friday evening. By that Friday evening, because we left early Thursday morning. I think we left early Thursday morning. I think we left either early Thursday morning or early Friday morning. Early Friday morning. We were in Nevada by nighttime. And then the next morning, which was Saturday morning, we basically got out the motel and then drove. And then by Saturday evening, by like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the evening, we was in Las Vegas, and we was at our new spot. So altogether, it was like a day and a half that we got there. This job fired me but they claim, you know, they want to, with the technicalities, they want to say that they laid me off. So and now it just left me scrambling. It had me devastated. I am still devastated today. You cannot see it in my face, but I am dealing with a lot. You know, I just lost my job, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do to get more income. So I'm just trying to just use this, what I'm doing, talking to y'all, doing my reviews, doing whatever I can to just take my mind off it and just do something that I was doing, that I did as a side gig that I loved, and then I gave it up because I had gotten a job, and I had responsibilities to take care of, and I didn't believe in myself that I could become big, or that anyone would watch me, or that anyone would be interested in watching me. I mean, I'm a black lesbian. There's not a lot of us on YouTube. There's not a lot of us on Twitch. There's not a lot of us streaming. There's not a lot of us doing these type of things that you see daily people on YouTube do. And, you know, I want to change that narrative. I want to show y'all that there are black lesbians like myself that are able to use this platform to help out other LGBT people. There's not a lot of people that look like me that are on this platform. So I'm just trying to see now. I'm just not even trying. I am going to make a mark on this platform. I'm gonna be consistent with it. I just gotta be consistent, and I also gotta just, whatever I'm doing wrong, y'all can put in the comments. Can help me with some topics. Ask me my opinion on things. I got opinion. I can tell, and it doesn't matter. But I do thank y'all for watching this first part with me. Thank y'all for letting me ramble on and everything. I am going to be coming back with a part 2. Actually, I'm going to be coming out with more reviews. I'm actually going to be doing a music review probably after I watch this show. It's going to be on the new Doja Cat album. So we're going to listen to that and see what that's all about. But thank you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching me. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been great watching me. Thank you. I'll see y'all in part 2.